Hello, salutations. What it do is stop the gamer off of the do-rag gang. You know the vibes, like a subscribe. Let's get it. Good afternoon, good morning, conspiracy theorists, beta testers, defenders alike. What's up? Sound looks good. Happy Thursday. What's up, casual Avenger? Jesus, what it do? Got you, my friend. Exclamation casual, what it do? Foo fighter. How's everyone? What's up? What's up, Mr. 1897? What's up? What's up? Let's spend our money. Yes, sir. Another Thursday. That means it's time to rent some new skins. Yes, sir. What's going on, Venom? What's up, Canal? How y'all doing? I'm Raw. What's up, Original? What's up, Charles? How you doing? Doing good. Dealing with the raid. I am officially retired from the raid, casual. I am officially retired. Ain't no way. What's up, JDC? What's up, Josh? What's going on, Clockworks Pro? This is the real cap suit. Figured out at the very least I would run some Captain America today. I'm retired from the raid, but I will play the OLT, so I can finally get Captain America to 160 at least. We'll do that over the course of several weeks because, of course, time gating is everything. What's going on in today's world? Marquis, beta testing time indeed. Where's the roadmap? Maybe in the marketplace. That's right. Maybe we've been misjudging Crystal Dynamics. Some good marketing. You're like, hey, where's the market? Where's the roadmap? Maybe it's hidden somewhere in the game. Maybe it's in the marketplace. There's no way to transfer the game from Xbox Series X to PlayStation 5. That is correct. There is no cross-platform save. What's up, Cosmic? Bro, imagine if they put that in the, literally put that in the marketplace. What's up, Gavita? All right. Let's see what they talk about. Make sure you smash that like button first and foremost. Support the channel. Shout out to today's sponsor, Fan Dominion. Check them out. They got some fire anime, Marvel, DC, Star Wars merch. They got everything. Links in description. Code Sadot for 10% off your order. Let's see what we got here. We got a free item available. That 2-hour fragment extractor. Very necessary. Jack Jones, your developer. Oh, really? Which game? Which company? Maybe roadmap was hidden in clone. Oh man, imagine you run through cloning labs, you solve a puzzle, and it unlocks the roadmap. But you have to actually figure out how to unlock cloning labs as well. It's somewhere in the game files. What if character dialogue teases the roadmap? If character dialogue teases the roadmap, that would mean we're getting Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Loki. Jack Jones, you're a Marvel's Avengers developer. The roadmap will appear March 28th. Well, that's how I know you're not a Marvel's Avengers developer. If you were, you would literally not be allowed to tell me that. Where do I get my nameplate? What, this one? This was a limited time reward. It was some kind of event they were throwing. They have not brought it back yet. Surprisingly, they recycled a lot of stuff. Was good, Kid and Play. Great name. You have to crash after the forest to access the roadmap. Doctor Strange most wanted. So this is the new cap skin. Of course, we got to see it yesterday. Shout out to Mr. High Ruler. Crystal Dynamics gave him the skin early so he can show it off while he was streaming. Get you guys in the marketplace to potentially cop this. People gave High Ruler a hard time, but I think that's dumb. Let the man live. So as you see, very, very movie accurate. It's even got the bullet damage on the shield. And you can rent this skin for the low price of 1,400 credits. Right. Another fresh MCU skin rental. All yours. So you do have another takedown, no new takedowns. What's up, Hot News Hero? You were set into a dark hole during the raid yesterday. It's getting out of hand. Yeah, if you saw the stream yesterday, you know our raid runs were down tremendous. Did not go well. Winter Soldier will be appearing on in April. Well, now I know you're definitely not a developer because that's not true. Even Miller, dude, you're really bad at this. If you're gonna pretend to be a developer that's leaking information, then you could at the very least just steal whatever Miller has already told us. Miller literally said that he thought that She-Hulk would most likely be out by April, and this man's talking about Winter Soldier. Like, I don't see really anything else. Got the power bomb. I think these are all old. Ray's bad. OLT is good. I mean, OLT has its own problems, but at least it's a little more playable for most people. Does the Captain America skin come with a Hydra level to clear out and fight with Red Skull? That drops very limited rare artifact. No, but that would have been a really good idea. I'll run that by the team. Matter of fact, we have a member of the team here. Run that by Jack Jones. Tell Jack Jones to start adding actual content with these skins. Hulk skin win? I'm guessing never. Or whenever they do a team recolor, that's usually when Hulk gets a skin. Imagine waking up and thinking I'm like a developer today. I think I've literally done that on stream. I did fake dev streams, but that was only when they would cancel the dev stream at the last minute. Those are fun. So they don't have anything really in the marketplace other than this, which is fine, but I'm not buying it. Sub Young Dude, that's your PSN, okay. Avengers makes you mad. Makes a lot of people mad. Makes a lot of people so mad they invent crazy conspiracy theories to cope. Yours is different though. This man came here and said, yeah. When I'm doing a parody of a dev stream, I try to be as accurate as possible. This man just say whatever. He's not even up to date on the leaks. What's up, Big B? Aqua shill in the building. The biggest Marvel's Avengers shill on the internet. You love the MCU skin, but you get sick and tired about this because every week should pay for real money would be great. All these skins were event. Yeah, like obviously they can't, do week. I mean, they could do weekly events, but obviously nothing, like Red Skull or anything like that. But I guess the point is, a lot of people are at the point where they want some content, not just new skins for them to rent in the marketplace for 14 bucks every week. Hydra will have a corporation aim. Hydra is aim. It's everything is aim. OT is fine if you're not sent to Asgard. Like, so the bugs I come on when I play the OT, the only bugs I run into is getting out of that first room. Once I get out that first room, it's usually fine. But if I'm stuck in that room, then it's going to be bad. Someone said they get a fit, finna get an aimbot red eyes. King Shield, indeed. You know, honest, they might as well just give us She-Hulk and Yelena with their trash ass Spider-Man type side missions and then end the game. Because you just want Ultron, that most likely won't happen. So I don't know. Miller, I'll say that Miller seemed pretty confident in Ultron coming relatively soon. I was like, when I talked to him about it, he said She-Hulk he thought would be out by April and that Ultron would be in the game sooner than we think. Poston Lee, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Durag Gang. Yes, sir. Should have said forget the raid did patrol mode. See, the reason why they canceled patrol mode is because they didn't have join in progress. And they knew patrol mode was basically pointless without join in progress. And people were, you know, asking for end game activities. So they said, okay, well, we got to get this raid out there so we can get some end game activity. Ultron better look good too. I would hope so. Iron Man, Black Widow will be nerfed. Would you guys buy bug fixes in the marketplace? Imagine. What's up, Ghost Luke? Conspiracy theory. Marvel's Avengers was only made to create interest in the MODOK show on Hulu, so AIM was the only enemy faction ever planned. Once MODOK season 2 drops, Avengers goes offline. That's actually quite a conspiracy theory. They did have the MODOK nameplate to celebrate the show, so it all fits. Let me see if I still have it. This is one. Where's the other one? Yeah, we got a couple MODOK nameplates. It's all connected. It's all connected. You have to do Ultron justice, not pull a Josh Whedon. You didn't like Josh Whedon's Ultron? Said Ultron will be appearing with War Machine. Well, at least now he's in the ballpark of conceivable things that could happen based on leaks. I mean, he's saying characters will be nerfed. I mean, characters are already getting nerfed, but okay, cool. At least he's trying. Everybody needs something. Everybody needs something to occupy themselves. Jack's deciding to poorly impersonate a dev. All right, let's play some OLTs, I guess. Broken clock. He's using a broken clock theory. Skins are rentals. Skins are rentals until they say otherwise, or unless they decide to throw us a bone. Skins are rentals. You cannot use your marketplace skin offline unless it's already equipped to your character. Roadmap will come February 29th, 100%. We got it. We got another dev prediction. I don't know. Sub Digital, you haven't been too active with Avengers. Is Ultron coming? Assuming the game doesn't get shut down early, yes. Ultron is definitely going to be a thing. It's either going to be a villain sector or an OLT. That's straight from the king of leaks himself, Miller. Be cool to have MODOK and Crossbow and villain sectors. It would be cool, but you know, they're not going to do that. So also, we are currently at 44 likes. We can definitely do better than that. Let's get to 100 likes. Boost this stream up there in the algorithm. Well, if Ultron had a British voice actor. What's Miller's Twitter? Miller with 8 M's. But if you want to keep up with the latest, he is, or just ask him directly, he is currently doing the world's longest stream on Twitch. He has been streaming 24/7 on Twitch since January 1st. So pop over there, say what's up. He might be sleeping right now, but when he's not sleeping, you can ask him questions. Is there really a mystery character? Yes, it is apparently Yelena. We're not going to get a roadmap. We're going to get the commercial. If your loved one has played Avengers, you may have a claim. Looks like we need one more for the OLT. When is the next MCU outfit? Probably next week. If not, the Black Widow Age of Ultron skin refreshes in the shipments in like less than a month. Shipment officially resets in 20 days. So 20 days. Oh my God. I got the glitch. Guys, you see this? I got the fragment glitch. It's completely random, but for some people, if you highlight the shipments like this, you get 5,000 fragments every time. I'm out here farming fragments. World's fastest fragment farm. 5,000. 10,000. 5,000. Oh, this game is so random, bro. Gamer vet incoming. I'm literally not doing this. I didn't set this up. I was literally just checking to see when the specialty item reset. This is actually not something you can repeat. It's literally just fragments. So not the cheeser. I'm out here like snitch ridiculous. This is literally not something you can like teach people. It's completely random. Like it's just a bug. It's just a random bug. So you never have to worry about fragment. MWJ67. Oh, that's funny. You're the one who told Miller Leaks. Sure, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did, friend. Let's see. The next one is the shipment is the Iron Man, the Kate Bishop undercover agent. I already got that one. I think, pretty sure I have that one already. Yeah. Dev stream coming soon. Oh, that'd be fun. They gotta do the death stream. Snitched out the gamer. With Dying Light 2, Seafood Horizon, you can leave Dying Light 2 out of it. That game is awful. If Elaine or She-Hulk don't drop before April, will anyone be left to actually play them? Yeah, I'm sure. The people that still play Avengers, they are who they are. People at this point, you have people that are, still loyal to the game. I mean, the player base isn't that large, but you have people that are loyal to the game that still play weekly, and then you have people who are just literally waiting for content. Sifu's terrible. I hear Sifu's great. It's just if you're not like a hardcore gamer that likes a challenge, then it's not for you. But yeah, for everything I've seen, it's a short game, but it's literally just for people that are really looking for a challenge. It's not for casual gamers. You get your skin when you fix the game. If they end up scrapping the Kree invasion, they should at least end the game with the take back Avengers Tower, for sure. At the very least, if it comes to that, then they should just be like, okay, well, we'll just end. They should end on Captain Marvel, but I guess that depends on how much work they've done on that expansion. It would be awkward to just end it with She-Hulk. But we'll have to see. How many fragments until I'm maxed out? I'm at 743,000 fragments right now. Okay. What's up, Kymel? Just stacking these fragments. Don't try this at home because you literally can't replicate it. It's a random bug. How am I stacking fragments every second? Tens of thousands of fragments. It is a relatively old bug, but it's completely random. Like sometimes when you hop on and highlight the shipment, the next shipment, it'll just give you fragments. There's nothing you could do. It just happens for some people. Patrol mode is canceled. Can't believe this. Officially it's not canceled. The last the dev said about it. Granted, they said it in the Discord, so most people don't know this, but they said that they're still working on it and it's tied to join in progress. Do you think Loki will be an upcoming villain sector? Definitely not. Ultron, yes. Either that or OLT. Loki, no. Does it work if you tap the button? If I tap the button, that would be, so I can't tap the button, I would just claim it. It works by hovering over it. That's how it works. You would have to just hover over it. But apparently I am at my fragment cap, 999,000. That's not your issue. They dropped the better project for the same paintbrush project with no PvP, no ability to learn moves and applies a revenge story with less content, not even co-op. It's lost half its player base. And bro, it's literally not, bro, it's literally supposed to be a one-off game, bro. What are you talking about? It's not, it was literally supposed to just be a contained one-off story. Not supposed to be a live service, multiplayer co-op. It's literally, this is a revenge story. Straightforward. It has an interesting gimmick of every time you die, you age. The key is to get through it, the whole thing without dying too often, because the older you are, the more powerful you are, but also the more fragile you are health wise. That's the whole gimmick. It was not supposed to be something you play every day, bro. Every game is not a live service game. That's what killed it. Story mode games don't last. I mean, they do though. Like Ghost of Tsushima lasted a while. You know, it literally depends on the game. Like every story mode game isn't the same, bro. You have some story mode games that are short, to the point, contain stories. You have some that are open world and require a lot of exploration and offer you a lot of side content. It literally depends on the game, bro. They're not all the same. What do I make of Brian's conversation with Alien Fighter? Can't happen. Oh, I addressed that already, but Alien Fighter had to clarify. He did not say that it can't happen. He said that that's why it hasn't happened yet. And my take was that the real reason they didn't do the MODOK and Crossbones villain sectors is because they don't have enough resources to dedicate to stuff like that. Those things aren't bringing in new players, so they just had to manage their resources elsewhere because they have very few people still working on this project. Do I choose whether I want villain, whether I want Ultron or Loki? I would personally prefer Loki because, you know, no robots, but that depends on how in depth they get. Is it going to be an Asgard expansion, or is it literally just Loki in the same biomes that we're already fighting in? Our Sifu sales down. I haven't checked. Sifu, from everything I've seen, Sifu was a very successful game so far. It's very well reviewed. It's getting a physical release. Seems fine to me. Horizon Forbidden West was probably pretty long. Yeah, the first one was pretty long. The story, it's got the story, but there's a lot of exploration you could do. Ghost of Tsushima is $17.99 at Target. You should get it. You should have been got it, bro. Get that game immediately. All about how you play as well. Yeah. It was awesome. I was gonna play it, but you know, they didn't want to send me a key, so I was like, all right, let's see how it is. Get him. Get him. Time for a Taskmaster OT. What's up, Craig? It's Marvel's Avengers. You've missed nothing. How you doing, my friend? Only thing is, well, you already know the Captain America skin. Just a new skin to rent. That's pretty much it. The blog usually comes out around 1 o'clock, so we'll see if it's another marketplace thing or if there's actually information in it. I'm guessing no information. Trying to go back to Sifu, spare the bosses. Yep, there's some replayability. There are people going back, sparing the bosses. There are people going back to try to do a whole run without dying. I saw someone post a YouTube video. They ran through the game 40 minutes, no deaths. The only way this game could be saved is if Insomniac and Rocksteady help develop it. So you're saying the only way this game could be saved is with time manipulation? Sifu's like 10 hours, so you'd rather wait for a discount. Yeah, it's definitely not a game that you need to rush out and buy. Because like I said, it is going to be like a short experience, but the how long you play is going to depend on how long it takes you to master it. People expect Sifu to be this huge game. It was basically closer to an indie game. I mean, I think it literally was an indie game. Do you think it's possible to obtain the weapons that match MCU costumes? What do you mean obtain? That's not a feature in Marvel's Avengers, but I know they did try to add Stormbreaker to the endgame Thor skin, but it kept breaking, so they couldn't make it work. Had to cancel it. Shill Verso in the building. Sifu is amazing. Of course Shill Verso is playing Sifu. He loves himself some fighting games. I mean, a new update. Yeah, like I said, they tried to make Stormbreaker work on Thor. It did not work. So it depends entirely on how much time they're willing to put towards it. You can't wait for Doctor Strange? Well, currently no plans are in the works that I know of for a Doctor Strange solo game, but that's the only way you're going to be able to play Doctor Strange anytime soon, unless you pick up Marvel Future Revolution. Hulk, need you to use your large rock. Open the cell. Ultimate Alliance 1 got strange. I was trying to use, recent games, but sure. Dying Light 2. I'm just completely out on Dying Light. I'm so mad I spent money on that game. You can Ghostwire Tokyo. Dying Light needs a patch. I'm gonna look into Ghostwire Tokyo. It looked cool at the preview, and there's some new gameplay recently. I might check it out, see if I can get a key. Well, yeah. I mean, they literally launched Dying Light 2 with a patch that allegedly fixed over 1,000 bugs. Sounds familiar? Marvel's Avengers. And it's still dog water. Literally every time I tried to advance, literally every story mission I played for Dying Light 2, I had to keep doing that game's version of reload the checkpoint because I could not progress through the story. There was always a bug. and the multiplayer is still broken. It's absolutely ridiculous that they still release full price games in that in condition like that. And then I literally had shills coming on, commenting on the stream like, "Oh, you're being too harsh." I didn't run into any bugs. Like, shut up. Don't like just stop. For the sake of the gaming industry, stop speaking forever. Like every time devs see some moron hop on social media to defend the buggy game that they sold for $70 or $60, it gives the executives the green light to keep putting out garbage games, knowing that, oh, they can just promise to patch it later and people just buy it. It's ridiculous. How you doing? What's up? You say the same thing about Avengers, and not me and many people have. You're just about to buy it too? I would not buy that dumpster fire at all, but at the very least, if you're getting it on console, wait for another patch. Marvel's Avengers has no sequel, means the first of its kind. Dying Light, not so much. Yeah, they worked on this sequel, and it's graphically, it looks just like Dying Light 1, but it's less functional. Sequel ain't had no bugs, just saying. Well, I would hope not. The game's like 20 minutes long. If you can't have a bug-free game that short, I don't know what you're doing. Using the Avengers as a defense mechanism, already L, backs. You lead Avengers after getting booted during the final claw fight. Yeah, I officially retired from the raid yesterday. I was like, you know what, Captain America, I'm not gonna buy the skin, but I realized I haven't done the raid with Cap yet, so like, let me get some raid gear for Captain America. We'll do it like that, but nope. This game would not let me. They would not let me finish that freaking raid. They re-download, they fixed bugs. Add join in progress. I don't know what'll come first. Well, actually I do know, because the bugs ain't getting fixed. At least not most of them. This game is basically always going to be buggy. All right, you're going to die now. That's just going to be the natural state of this game. It's going to be buggy. Sounds salty, Big B. Captain America suits are all the same. That is not true, Chillversal. There are many subtle differences in Captain America's suits. Get a game to Bungie. I would absolutely love a Bungie live service a Marvel game or DC, whatever they want to do. I'm planning on doing a Destiny stream tomorrow. In fact, Destiny is awesome. I didn't know what to expect, but that game is really fun. The Asian community taking over the game industry. Are they? Wasn't one guy complaining that Sifu was literally made by like all white developers? I told you Destiny's trash a long time ago. I mean, Destiny was trash at several points, wasn't it? I never played it, but I said that my issue with Destiny was everything I was hearing about it sounded gross. You know, people were literally complaining, "Oh, I have gear. Oh, I paid for this content, and now this content is literally going to be shelved." And then they're going to sell it back to me later. I'm like, what the hell is that? You pay for content, and then they just take away the content and then sell it back to you. What is that? So I was like, you know what? But I'll try out Destiny, but it's going to be free to play. The game itself is actually really fun, but I'm still not planning on buying any content. Watch content going to drop and everyone going to come running. PewDiePie playing Marvel's Avengers. That can't be a thing. Destiny's bringing in weapons crafting. I heard the recalibration station. They rotate content to make space on their servers. Avengers is dead. So yeah, what's new? I don't know if it's new, but Tyverso's here, finally doing his moderator duties for the first time in a while. Otherwise, same stuff. People saying dead game. New $14 skin to rent in the marketplace. No roadmap. Same stuff. Is it true they are going to give up on this game to do Tomb Raider? Eventually, yes. I mean, they kind of already have. Like, the reason why so few people are working on Marvel's Avengers is because they were moved over to either work on Perfect Dark or the new Tomb Raider. You buy skin now? Yes, exactly. Somebody we through the floor. I think we might be stuck in the elevator. Looks like Marvel's Avengers does not want me to get Captain America past 150. We are bugged. Let me get the clip, because this is about to be a compilation of me trying to get Captain America past 150 and Marvel's Avengers bugging out. This sucks. There's so much potential for this game. There was when they first announced it, but now it is what it is now. There's really no upside to this game. They did everything wrong. For every Avengers stream you watch, there's a glitch. I mean, yeah. Can you play with me someday? Probably today. Once I get out of this infinite elevator glitch. Someone got stuck. Yeah, who got stuck? Which one got stuck on the strike team? You? Try to close app. I got my footage. Plug being pulled. Turn off stream making Destiny 2. See, fixed it. And then there were 3. Don't worry, you can just join back with the join in progress. Oh wait, no you can't. It's just the 3 of us. He may have deleted to fix the game. Isn't that how games are supposed to work? Your teammates are supposed to leave so everyone can finish. Fortnite is awful, so I'm not. I refuse to play Fortnite. Destiny's one thing. I refuse to play Fortnite. Talk about a game that's only skins. Bro, wearing a Spidey suit, running, gunning with funky gloves is not. It's not Spider-Man. Yeah, I can't get over it. I do like the TikTok and YouTube shorts though, of the Spider-Man saving Zendaya and all that stuff. Pretty funny. You wouldn't touch Fortnite with someone else is saying. Back. Or cap has never been spoken. Deleted your deleted Avengers, downloaded Fortnite, better game with less space. How dare you? How dare you come in here after downloading Fortnite, Tyversal? How dare you? They got everything wrong. They get everything wrong. They made the heroes pretty unique. The idea of the continuing story on the DLCs was cool. I like centering the plot around the Kree invasion. That's pretty neat. But yeah, the engine, awful. Making it a looter and not having anyone familiar with looting, awful. Yeah. Master Duel is the way. PSN is Sadot Soul. Subject HF. How you like the new skin? I wouldn't know. I would not buying it. I'm not buying any more skins in this game until they clean their act up. I didn't want the skin anyway because I'm satisfied with my Captain America skins, but I'm definitely not going to be spending $14 a week to rent a skin when I don't even know if this game is getting support in the next few months. Like they're not going to even address the community. Like I'm not going to give you money. Like, well, look like buying skins every week, and they don't even have the courtesy. Not only did they not have the courtesy to address the community, they straight up removed the in development section of the blog. What's up, Ali? Thank you for the sub. Welcome to Do Rag Gang. Dessert. Like, come on, bro. They must think we're done. What's up, Malot? Thank you for the sub. Welcome to Do Rag Gang. Getting closer and closer to our goal of 10,000 subs. If we could get that by the end of the month, that would be amazing. It's a very nice number. Definitely got to do a giveaway to celebrate. You have Avengers for the cap. Got it forever ago. Do that. Horizon Forbidden West next week. Oh man, time flies. Try to throw a kid on Avengers and let's see if he can parry and counter. I mean, yeah, you can. There are kids that play this game and do all those things. Which, I mean, Aqua's literally a kid. He does all those things. The game died when they showed Lord Farquaad. Facts. Yeah, that should have been everyone's first clue that these people have no idea what they're talking about. But do they understand loot? Yes, the loot in this game is not complicated, sir. At all. Damage buff, good. Status effect, good. Mix one status effect with other status effect. Add damage buff. Win. Like, not horribly complex, bro. Don't underestimate kids. They know how to play. Facts. There are kids that are like world champion gamers. What is this stunlock BS? Kids are literally the best at games. That's true. Ninety percent of perks are just math. Not even good math. Oh great, I got the health glitch. There's literally a perk. There are literally perks that say 2% increase in heroic charge rate, and you actually get a 200% increase. Make sure we don't run out of time. Not math, just big number equal good. Exactly. Not as illusion. That's super. Cap, I'll let you have it. No little kid is gonna understand gear in the grind compared to Fortnite, but what are you talking about, bro? What are you basing this on? There are literally kids that play this game. and have good builds. What are you talking about? What is there to understand? Literally, put on a damage buff. You want a 5 to 6 year old playing this game? You should. If you're talking about 5-year-olds, if you have to use a 5-year-old to prove that a game is complicated, you should definitely hush on principle. You've lost the argument, sir. The game is totally complex. A 5-year-old would never understand it. What are you talking about? Shut up. That means the game is literally garbage, bro. Talk about a 5-year-old. Imagine. So complicated. Even a 5-year-old would have a hard time. Like, what? Craig has a kid that plays this game. He has a grandson. Random BS go. I'm drawing all the aggro. Let's go. Shell Verso back with the hammer. Facts. We just freeze. All right, we're back. You just downloaded to see what the swing was like. You're actually having fun. Can you add me? I already told you. Add me. Sadot Soul. All right, let me actually look at the screen. I can't actually see anything. Yeah, I literally wasn't looking at anything on the screen. And if you don't kill the super adaptoid fast, it gets ridiculous. Push me out. Y'all have status effect on your builds? Does anyone have like a another status effect? I know I'm doing the vibranium. You get some gamma, some cryo, bag of tricks. What's going on? Think Avengers bugs will have long-term effects on consoles? I hope not. Hawkeye would have done this solo. Yeah, exactly. My Hawkeye would have done this solo. What's going on? I'm looking at the status effects. I'm like, what's going on? Start spent. Just hold triangle. Can you get the power level? No. The The power level system requires you to do the elite raid to get to 175. There we go. That game won't matter what you say about it, like 5 bucks. Nice shield. It is a nice shield. That was like, take this dude Hawk out first. Captain Knights comes out, it's over. So, in terms of the superhero stuff, I mean, no Suicide Squad is going to be rough. Because I don't know how much content you're going to get out of Gotham Knights. Wow, they gave me freaking 2 pieces in the same slot. Save your credits, indeed. Skin is trash. Skin is fine. It's just like, eh. I do need to do another loyalty run. I need another 150 piece for my Hulk. All right, let me check to see who added me. I'm back, always backed up on friend requests. All right, I think that's everybody. Demon Slayer. Still play that when they doing a patch. When they're doing a new update. I'm trying to get them new demons. The cap skin. Didn't I show that? Weren't you here yesterday? I mean, the only thing you missed is that it has the damage on the shield. Usable should be coming soon. Nice. Yeah, they confirmed the damage is on the shield. What is this? All right, let me do it. Let me do it this way then. Won't even let me get into the marketplace. There you go. Won't even let me load even if I did want to rent a skin. They want my money. The logo offer? I don't know what you mean. I must have missed it. Gamer tag is Sadot Soul. Who's next? Who else? We got 2 spots open. All cap skins are the same. That's racist, Tyversal. All cap skins don't look alike. One more. Drop that PSN. UA3 did better marketing for their game. That was just on Switch. Yeah, so the marketing for Avengers definitely could have been better, especially after launch. But I think the essential problem was the game itself. Like the design choices, like there's only like it wasn't like the commercials were bad or anything. It's just like, oh well. I mean, you literally have a Marvel's Avengers game with 2 villains. no Marvel locations. Like there's only so much marketing can do. You feel me? Marketing isn't magic. You seen the amazing weekly vlog? Oh, Laajune. Oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock. What's up, Laajune? One of the Avengers goats. Definitely follow him on Twitch. Subscribe. That Prime sub. He's doing some Destiny right now as well. Let me check this marketplace. See what they. Let me talk about. I mean this blog. I was waiting for 1 o'clock and then I was doing the OLT. No spoilers. Is it the roadmap? Blog 76. February 10th. All right. Shot through the heart. Check out the marketplace updates section for details on our Kate and Clint Valentine's Day sale. Ooh. It's time for another double XP weekend from the 10th until the 14th. Reap double what you sow and get leveling your heroes. It's the second week of the Corrupted Vibranium event. Don your explosive metal handling gear and manage the threat until it goes away on the 17th. Marketplace updates. Rent this Captain America skin. Valentine's sale from the 10th to the 17th. Legendary skins are now 700. Epics are 5. Rares are 250. Takedowns are 3. Emotes are 250 for legendary. 125 for epics. 75 for rare. Nameplates uncommon are at 50. See an advertisement for the Ronin skin. Rent that right now. 2-hour fragment extractor, free thing. Community spotlight. Some photo modes of people in rented skins. And that's it. See you next week. Okay. That's the whole blog. No roadmap, guys. Another Another week, another another L block. Oh man, this is actually just embarrassing. Midnight Suns, the Avengers killer. Don't put that on Midnight Suns. Don't put that on a turn-based card game. Oh man, another advertise. They really removed the in development section. The big update is double XP and a Kate and Clint Valentine's sale, which is weird that it's themed after Kate and Clint because they're not romantically involved at all. They're like they got a mentor thing going. If anything, he's like a father figure to her or an older brother. So that's kind of weird, but okay, we'll go with it. You play Master Duel as well as Midnight Suns. Yeah, Marvel's Master Duel. Because the Cupid, because Cupid's an archer. I mean, they don't need to pair them both together. They could just they could just use one of them. They literally just use Kate. You'll need two archers for one Cupid. But y'all don't know how much the Illuminati content creators, well, some of them at least, go to bat for the community behind the scenes. Like they're out there in the Discord, on the calls. They are talking to the devs, trying to convince them to make the game better for all of us. And it's just not happening. The added damage buff nerf yesterday. I have not noticed any damage buff nerf. I was using it yesterday and was working fine for me. Removing development section equals plug being pulled. Your OLT didn't reset, so you could do it again. The same character. Chilling too much ain't helping. You said it, not me. The gaming Illuminati doesn't play Avenger. They really got to start. I mean, at this point, if they're not going to listen, I mean, they're not going to listen. I mean, it's been 2 years almost. Like it's actually crazy. And the bar is so low for the in development section. That's what's so crazy. Get over here. Okay, they're going to be like that. Yeah, that hawk skin. I haven't taken this hawk skin off in a while. I actually like it. Oh, we missed one. Hold up. Not sneak dissing, but there are some people that just worried about the skins than the game itself. Uh-oh. Shots fired, Laajune. Shots fired. Laajune going at him. Tell him, June. Talk to him, June. You better run. You heard it rolling. They were pulling the plug. Hey, look, it's Snitch Ridiculous. Any insight? Yes, I can. We have a developer here. I believe his name is Jack. Jack Jones. He told us that She-Hulk is not coming out until the summer. So that basically means the plug is getting pulled. Going back to that vote. I believe Doctor Strange coming out. Source. Trust me, bro. The best source you can get. Webhead being the game was bad from the jump. The exclusive. Yeah, it wasn't just the fact that they were excluding. You released a multi-platform game, and then you announce a huge character is going to be only on one of them. It's the fact that he was put on so late in development that it further hurt the game and their ability to actually make updates on time. Like they had to scramble to make the game even fit Spider-Man, and they were on a crunch because they had to get out Spider-Man by a certain amount of time. So not only did it alienate other platforms, it completely hurt their development process. Ben to Brooklyn, they finally traded that bum. Thank God. Y'all better not be messing with me. Did they really do the Harden and Ben Simmons trade? I cannot stand Ben Simmons. Bum for a bum, great trade. Nah, don't put Harden in the same sentence as Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is dog water. At least Harden has value as a player. They need to send Ben Simmons to China or the Ukrainian league or something. Get him out of here. Very legit. Let's sir. Yes, sir. Finally, the Sixers got a chance at a ring now. Embiid and Harden about to go crazy. Yeah. Assuming this is like point guard Harden. Yeah, it's gonna be a wrap. Embiid gonna be getting so many easy buckets. He's not gonna know what to do with himself. Imagine You imagine that Joel Embiid, Ben Harden, James Harden pick and roll. What's up, James? What's new? James Harden just got traded to the Sixers for Ben Simmons. Also dead game. Yeah. Yes. They traded Seth Curry too. What's the full trade? That is rough if they're losing Seth Curry too. Seth Curry is big for them. Delusional if you think the Sixers think hard could. Delusional. Do you watch basketball, bro? The East is wide open. The Sixers were a contender even without anybody. Like literally, they had a blank spot on their roster from Ben Simmons being a baby, and they're one of the top teams in the East. What are you even talking about, bro? You don't think adding one of the greatest scorers in NBA history, who's also an elite playmaker for others, can take them to a championship? What are you talking about, bro? Steph, Drummond, Ben, and 2 picks. That's not bad at all. Because they said they weren't going to give up Maxey, which is good. They definitely got to keep Maxey. That guy's going to be a star. Drummond, yeah, it's Drummond. It's just Drummond. Ain't gonna miss Drummond. Am I raiding again? I am officially retired from the raid. After yesterday, I am retired from the raid. Never again. Not until they actually fix it. Because it's a waste of a stream. It's too time consuming, and then odds are you're gonna waste the entire run. With the bugs. You think the Nets got the better end of the deal? I mean, it depends on unless Ben Simmons turns into a different player. I think the Sixers are going to make out pretty good. They could try one more time. If glitches, you're done with. Yeah, well, you can do that. I'm not wasting stream time on the raid anymore. What's up, Andy Gems? Been building your Black Widow. Nice. That one's I think that was a bit outdated. You're still around, I can show you what I have right now. West is Warriors and Suns for sure. But again, the way the NBA is right now, you never know. Playoffs, you know, somebody tests positive, got to miss some games. Anything can happen. He already lost 19 million because he refuses to practice shooting. Yeah, facts, bro. How you gonna throw a tantrum and literally quit on your team to the point where it costs you almost $20 million just because you messed up in the playoffs. And people are a little salty about it. Six is hard and Embiid connection gonna be great, bro. You know how easy it's gonna be for Embiid to score with Hart if he's running pick and rolls or Hart. Like, Simmons ain't been the same since Kendall broke up with him. Big Mike, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Red Gang. I think Simmons has always been Simmons. Like, he just is who he is. Jimmy Butler tried to warn us. They're just some dudes. They have all the talent in the world. They have all the gifts. They just don't have the mindset. Ben Simmons does not have a winner's mindset. Jimmy Butler has a winner's mindset. The dude came from nothing, was a 30th pick in the draft. He worked his butt off to become a top tier player. Ben Simmons literally had everything handed to him on a silver platter. Great family, great upbringing, 6'10", athletic. He literally had everything handed to him. He had all the tools to be a perennial all-star caliber player, and he just doesn't have the mindset for it. He doesn't want it enough. He wants to be just good enough so that he can get his bread and build his brand. That's all Simmons is about. He wants that nice house. He wants to date celebrities. He wants to have, his YouTube channel. He just wants to be a celebrity. He doesn't care about basketball that much, bro. That's who Ben Simmons is. And that's why the Sixers got the better end of the deal. Anybody that still play my career on DK leave Ben Simmons wide open. He will not shoot like facts, bro. I will literally sit in the paint if they have on Embiid and ignore Simmons if I'm on point. He even had an extra year to get ready with that red shirt. Facts. He knew the only hole in his game was shooting. All he had to do was work on his shooting. 2K Simmons be hitting free throws in mid-range. That game fake. Whenever I played 2K, Simmons was a waste of space. Hard in the Philly, too tough. Facts. As long as they stay healthy, they're going to be right there in the mix. Why does it shoot so much in summer runs but not in games? Because it's all about, I'm telling you, it's all he cares about is his brand. The reason why he noticed on those summer runs, he only plays when he knows it's going to be on YouTube. He shoots just enough to get a highlight compilation for social media, and then he chills the rest of the summer. That's how he got his that's how he finessed the Sixers into giving him that contract. They're like, oh look, Simmons just put up a highlight mixtape on his Twitter and Instagram. Look, he's shooting. This is going to be the year. Simmons is going to be shooting. Nah. It's all cap, bro. It's all Brandon. That's what Simmons is about, his brand. He does not care about getting better. He just cares about looking good. Lonzo was the perfect, bro, exactly. Lonzo came in the league, jump shot completely broken. Knew that was the one thing that was going to hold him back. So he puts in work every summer, Thank you, Voltaire, for the sub. Welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. Appreciate you. He puts in work. Lonzo puts in work every summer. Completely changes his jump shot. All of a sudden, he's now a 40% three-point shooter, and a valuable member of a playoff team. Is this the last OLT? Nah. The brand finna matter. Yeah, he killed his brand this year, bro. Like that's it's a wrap, bro. He literally quit on his team and refused to report because he didn't like how people reacted after shorter than Simmons. What does that matter? What does their hype matter? Am I getting Suicide Squad? The game is delayed, bro. You never forget how he told Kobe, "Nah, I'm good, bro." bro, he's a fraud, bro. Can't stand Simmons, bro. Cannot stand Simmons. He needs to play through the booze like Westbrook does. Facts. And Westbrook. That's another guy that he really needs to change his game. He about to be out the league for real. This like his fourth. He about to be. If he gets traded again, that's going to be like his 15. Stay on this because you know nothing about sports. Fultz can't shoot, but he worked out fine with the Magic. He still can't shoot. Yeah, the problem with Fultz is that he actually worked on his jump shot. Like before he got hurt with the Magic, Fultz actually looked good. Like he was actually showing growth. Like the problem with Fultz is that he legitimately had an injury. Like it wasn't just a mental thing. He had an injury that the Sixers' terrible medical staff didn't notice. And then he worked out in the summer with Drew Hanlon and worked on his game. He's not an elite shooter, but he's a better shooter than he was in Philly. Ben Simmons legitimately just doesn't try. He does not try to get better. He thinks he's just going to come in, score 10 points, have, 10 assists, maybe 9 rebounds, and call it a day. Like he's just trying to go back to his mansion. Like he's not about it. All right, super adaptoid time. Never forget, bro. That clip when he had a wide open dunk and he passed it off to who was it? I think he passed it to Matisse. He had a wide open dunk and he just handed it off and he got fouled. Y'all room for another? You trying to run hearts? I got you, Yard Rat. I got you after this. Are we doing the Kamala cheese? Yes, sir. He's scared to play. Kawhi busts a game winner in his face. Pretty sure traded to. He was scared to shoot in the fourth. He's not built like that, and that's just reality. Some players just don't have it mentally. Some players want to be winners. Some players just want to collect that check and be famous. And the problem is Simmons want to come out here, finesse people, act like he's a victim. There you go. Appreciate y'all for running, fellas. I get my piece. Bro, they for real didn't give me my 150 piece on Melee. Like, what? Bro, this game makes no sense. Melee is literally the only slot that doesn't have a 150 piece. Why would you put it? Why would you give me a piece anywhere else? Literally make it make sense. Bro, this game is so goofy with their gear. All right, got you. Yeah, I'm picking up a new group now. Gotta roll with. All right, let's run it. What has Embiid won? They just matched Ben Simmons with KD and Kyrie. What has Embiid won? Nothing, thanks to the fact that he's been with Simmons the whole time. What are you talking about, bro? What? Kyrie's literally only won riding LeBron's coattails, and KD literally only won riding Steph Curry's coattails. What are you talking about? Embiid's been trying to carry Philly by himself. He didn't join a super team because he couldn't win on his own, or luck out and get paired with one of the greatest players who ever played the game, and get extremely lucky in the playoffs with injuries. Like, what are you talking about? What's your PSN, Big B? Be the best center right now. Facts. Got Yard Dry Hearts. Sub to him on YouTube. Specializes in Kate Bishop. See if let me see if I got the Nightbot set up for that. Custom. Yeah, definitely don't have that. All right, I got you, Yard Rat. Show my man some love. And we're good. And we got it. Exclamation mark hearts. Jokic is underrated. At this point, I don't think you can call Jokic underrated. I think pretty much everyone recognizes he's one of the best players in the league and one of the best centers. Geez, you know, I didn't see it. I've been streaming this whole time, but fortunately I got people updating me. apparently, league got a little shakeup. Shipments don't work. They work for me so well, in fact, that I now have infinite I now have max fragments. Thanks to how much they work. Getting close to averaging a triple double. Yeah, Jokic is ridiculous. You're not guaranteed a ring for them because Harden has the worst luck with championship runs, but oh yeah, for sure. Like, you can't guarantee anyone a championship because literally anything can happen. Shipment's not working still on Iron Man. You mean like literally the Iron? What do you mean for Iron Man? How is it not working for Iron Man? You mean when you use Iron Man, you can't open shipments? Is that what you're saying? If you use Iron Man, you can't open shipment? Y'all gave a Drummond, Steph Curry, Simmons, and 2 first-round picks for Harden and Millsap. Low-key Brooklyn kind of stole on it. So it depends. The Iron Man skin, the ship, it refreshed. It refreshed earlier. But did it refresh? Oh, you're saying the when you try to get the Iron Man 3 skin, after you unlock it, it doesn't show up in your inventory? Is that what you're saying? You see it in your shipment, and then you claim it, and it's still locked. Is that the glitch you're talking about? LR Karate. Yeah. Yeah, when I have some openings, be on standby with your PSN. This one should be over pretty fast. Assuming no bugs. Black Widow skin today. I don't know what you're talking about. The Black Widow skin and shipments, that was a leak. That was a leak. That's next month's ship. Speaking of crying, stupid Lakers will make some trades and at least move Westbrook. He's not the complete problem, but he definitely doesn't fit. The Lakers didn't trade anybody? They didn't trade Westbrook yet? He's the biggest big in the league. Size literally doesn't mean you're going to be great in the league. Like, everyone should know that. But the Lakers are down bad. Yeah, Westbrook finally went off on Frank Vogel for benching him in the fourth quarter, but I'm like, bruh, if you weren't terrible at basketball, he wouldn't be benching you in the fourth quarter. Lakers problem defense, more thing. Lakers have a lot of problems. When they're healthy, they're pretty good, but the central problem is that Westbrook is terrible. He's a terrible player. Like, he can't shoot to save his life, and he makes bad decisions. Like, he's a complete liability. They thought a bunch of old dudes were scared. Yeah, LeBron's old. Like, AD has the body of an old man. What's up, Chris? The stream. If you're worried about news, roadmap wise or anything, nothing new. As usual, just buy some skins. that's to the extent of the Avengers news. Buy some skins. Rent some skins. There's a skin sale. Double XP weekend. See you next week. Happy Valentine's Day, dude. The only conditions where Westbrook isn't terrible is if you literally surround him with 4 shooters and let him control the offense. In any other context, he's a terrible player. Which makes him not good. Like, come on, bro. You're 30 plus now. Adapt your game. Everybody else growing, adapting to the changing league, and he still didn't figure out how to shoot. They sat him, still lost to the Blazers. Well, yeah, because they have to bench him because he's terrible, but they don't really have, someone to replace that the value that he's potentially giving up. So I'm like, what time is the deadline? When does the deadline expire? I can't believe that the Lakers would just let it end like that. (3 p.m. Eastern). All right, so they got like another hour to do something. Like, didn't Dame Lillard literally make a video telling LeBron, like, bro, make the call? LeBron finna go back to Cleveland. LeBron said he'll leave to play with his son. They're trying to get Schroeder. Bro, imagine letting Dennis Schroeder go and then realizing, oh man, Westbrook isn't a good fit. Let's get Schroeder back. Like, come on, bro. Get Dame Lillard. Make it happen. Do what you need to do. Get Dame. After Lakers back. Yeah, like I just want Dame to get out of here because Portland clearly is like doing a fire sale. So get Dame out of there. But yeah, I don't like the Lakers. In particular, I don't like LeBron. I don't mind the Lakers that much. I just don't like LeBron at all. I was actually happy when the Lakers lost. Cleveland. That's the funny thing. Cleveland's actually really good. The GM failed this year. Bro, the GM should have been like, no, we ain't getting Westbrook. the GM should have stepped in and be like, "No, Westbrook ain't it. He's the GOAT." You mean Michael Jordan's the GOAT? Yeah, Michael Jordan's the GOAT. LeChoke is not the GOAT. Sorry to break it to you. LeChoke ain't it. MJ is the greatest player of all time. We have to face it. There won't be a new roadmap. Or there could be. We literally don't know. I knew the roadmap wouldn't be out in February. Like, that was obvious. I just thought there'd be an announcement by now. Because there was an announcement last year. I knew realistically the roadmap wouldn't be out until March or April at the latest. Give you Wilt. Bro, Bill Russell gave Wilt the business. We're going big men. I'd much rather have Hakeem Olajuwon than Wilt. Wilt Chamberlain was, you know, he was a crazy athlete, you know, great size, but literally the only reason he was so dominant is because he was playing against 5'10" white guys most of his career. Like, come on, let's be real. It was a very different league. Am I sad Tom Brady's retiring? I literally don't care about Tom Brady in any way, shape, or form. That's how to say the word. Yeah, how blatant they're being at this point, it is a concern. Like in the past, they would at the very least address the community, you know, apologize, be like, oh well, we got, you know, we understand, be patient, you know, we're still working on stuff, you know, we just got to get stuff approved, but you know, just stick with us. The fact that they're just not saying anything at all and just aggressively pushing people to the marketplace definitely makes me understand why people are concerned. The Nets trade for, I was told the deal was what, Millsap, Harden to the Sixers for Simmons, Seth Curry, and two first round picks. Am I Eagle fan? No, I don't mess with football anymore. I quit football. Am I copping that Harden jersey? I'm a grown man. I don't buy jerseys anymore. I watch the games. I make videos. I eat dinner. I call it a day. We'll buy jerseys. What I look like. Yeah. Harden, go. I don't care. I don't care. Wearing another grown man's name on my back. Imagine. Think a decent coach could do something with that awful Laker team, but Vogel's horrible, so good for them. I don't even think Vogel's that bad. Like, give me a crisp pair of jeans and a button up the back. I wear jerseys. I'm 30 plus. Give me a crisp pair of jeans. Button up. S dots on my feet make my cipher complete. Hearts knows. Yard right know. Would I wear a Crystal Dynamic jersey? No, don't give them ideas, bro. Those weirdos in the Discord already will are selling their souls for a Marvel's Avengers hat and t-shirt. Don't let them think there's about to be jerseys. Bobo was bad with the Avengers. He was alright. He was alright. Like, you gotta understand, like, coaches aren't miracle workers. What coach is realistically going to be able to make something work out of this? Like, a coach can help get the most out of players, but if you don't have the personnel, I mean, there's really nothing you can do. Like, the problem with Westbrook is that he never learned how to be an effective shooter, and he's a bad decision maker. I mean, what's a coach going to do? I mean, a coach can help. Vogel could definitely help himself by with some lineup adjustments, like more lineups where LeBron and AD are the big men, like LeBron and AD at center. Lineups like that could help eliminate the problem of Westbrook being terrible, but Westbrook's still terrible. Like, thank you, Manuel. Yeah, Jav was kind enough to let me know that Simmons was traded. Appreciate it. Man subbed out Hibbert. And remember Roy Hibbert, who's not in the NBA anymore because he sucked. Big for nothing. They need a Steph Curry. They definitely could use Steph Curry. I hope they're going to need to pick somebody else up. Lakers just have this perfect. That would be. Westbrook side, they have a lot of problems as well. Oh, for sure. No, Bron don't need to be at the big man. See, that's why you don't watch. That's why y'all need to watch basketball. Don't just watch the highlights. Don't like watch the games. Look at the stats, bro. LeBron, those lineups where they had when AD was out, when they had LeBron at center, and he was playing off of Westbrook. They were running teams off the floor, bro. They were running teams with that lineup. Cats don't be watching the games, bro. They just go off reputations, bro. LeBron at the 5 was brutal, bro. He was destroying. Lakers got to trade Westbrook. Dwight Howard's bad, but when the game's on the line and you need a rebound, Stanley Johnson is going to cut it. Yeah, for sure, but you can't have Dwight Howard on the floor if you also have Westbrook on the floor. It's just not going to work. NBA teams figured it out by now. Can't do that every night. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, that's like, if the Lakers could make it to the playoffs, then they could probably, assuming they're healthy, do some damage at least. But they might, at this rate, they might not even make it, or they might lose the play-in. You watch basketball every night. Just step up your game, bro. Step it up. I'm telling you stuff that should be obvious to someone that watches basketball every night. LeBron at center is godly. What do you mean? You agree on the Westbrook hard? Exactly. It's not even just about hard in particular. It's just the fact that like Dwight Howard has his range is literally like 3 feet from the basket, and he can't shoot free throws. Like they just don't, it's not going to work anymore. I don't know what's been going on. AD. I saw his numbers lately. He's been going kind of crazy since he's been back. Biggest bug? What bug? For this? Need a reset? He was going crazy, but kind of reverted back. Actually more efficient at the line now. Oh, he been working on his game? Is he efficient in the clutch? Bro, what? Bro, it just kills me how NBA players, they have millions of dollars, they have everything they need, they have all the they can have the top trainers in the world, they have all the time to just work on their game, and Westbrook it still can't shoot. Like this man tried to shoot bank shots and he's like shooting it damn near out of bounds. You think Simmons will make the Nets better? Not. So it depends on how they use them. If the Nets literally treat Ben Simmons like a Clint Capella, like a better Clint Capella, they just put him at center and just have him, set screens and with Kyrie and roll. Sure, they could do something. But I already see that he's gonna be a conflict for KD because KD likes to catch the ball in the post and kind of go to work. And if you do that with Simmons on the floor, I mean, if you leave Simmons at the 3-point line, no one's going to guard him. If you put Simmons on the dunker spot, then whoever's guarding him is just going to run over and double team KD. So there's going to be a conflict there. So they'd have to move where KD positions. Like KD likes to position on that like left block. So they're going to have to have Simmons in the dunker spot and like KD at the high post. And then, like I said, run some pick and roll with Kyrie, maybe some dribble. Like Nash is a little creative. Maybe have Simmons come off at the 3-point line, do like a dribble handoff, get him going downhill. Like have KD set the screen up top, have Simmons sprint through on a dribble handoff and just attack the rim. They can run some action like that, because just having Ben Simmons in the dunker spot isn't going to do anything. Like Doc Rivers tried that, it doesn't work. It forced Joel Embiid to just be a mid-range shooter whenever they were both on the floor together, because whoever's guarding Simmons is just going to ignore him and double team the actual threat. The question is, can handle Can Nash handle adversity? We'll see. They're gonna try to make Simmons a fake Drummond. I mean, yeah, he'd be a better Drummond. I mean, he's more athletic than Drummond. He's a much better passer. Yeah, you can have Simmons coming down on a dribble handoff at the 3-point line, sprinting downhill is much more dangerous than Drummond would be. Appreciate you, Yard Rat. So it could work. They're just gonna have to, you know, switch things up. All this could obviously be a lot easier if Simmons learns how to shoot. Unless they're trying to get Jeremy Grant or Miles Turner. Sheesh. Oh yeah, that would be. Well, either one of those would be really good. I like Jeremy Grant a lot. He went to Pistons to get his money. I can't blame him, but obviously it didn't work out for him because, you know, he's not a number one type of player. But in a role similar to what he had in Denver, yeah, he's really good. And Miles Turner is like really, really good center. He would fit pretty well. Problem is then what do you do with Simmons? If you get Turner. I think Turner can shoot a little bit though. Torrey Craig to the Suns. Oh, that's a nice pickup. I like Torrey Craig. They go to finals if they go past the Warriors. Back. In my opinion, you'll put Ben at the shooting guard, Irving at point, KD small forward, Griffin at center. I mean, you can't play Drummond. you can't play Drummond and Simmons together. That's that. Super last song. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to Do-Rag Gang. So if anything, you put Simmons at center and Drummond backs him up. You cannot play them together. It's not going to work. You cannot put those two on the same floor. It's not going to work. Unless Simmons becomes a 3-point shooter, and it ain't happening. NBA is wild. NBA is wild indeed. Who's next? Ben needs to play with Kyrie, Seth, KD on the. Yeah. Simmons needs as many shooters as possible. That's why I said literally just put him at center. Literally just let him play center, and run plays through him where he's away from the paint, so that if KD wants to go to work, Simmons' man can't come from the dunker spot to double him. Like if Ben Simmons is throwing post entry passes to KD from the 3-point line, if Simmons' man doubles KD, then Simmons is going to cut and KD's going to hit him going downhill, and Simmons is going to be attacking the rim. I mean, he might pass it because he's a punk. Can Seth play the 3? Not in traditional lineups. No, I wouldn't put him at the 3. That's why, like, if they could get a Jeremy Grant, that would be perfect. Ben doesn't play defense though. That's the thing he does though. Ben is one of the. That's the thing. Ben does 2 things really well. He's a great passer, and he's one of the best defensive players in the entire NBA. Those are the 2 things he does well. He can pass and he can defend. He just can't shoot. He refuses to shoot. Those are the only 2 things he could do. Defense is the one thing he does extremely well, almost better than everybody, along with passing. He had votes. Yeah, he deserved those votes. Like if you actually watch Simmons play, he is a really good defensive player. It's literally just the offense where he messes up, where everything falls apart. Like he's afraid. Like he doesn't have range. He's afraid to shoot even inside. Sometimes he's afraid to finish. And the frustrating thing is he shows that he can. He just doesn't. That's what makes those mixtapes so frustrating. It's like, oh, you put these highlight mixes together, but when the actual game happens, you're passing up wide open dunk. Like, what are you doing? Derek White. Yeah, Derek's cool. I like Derek White. Remember when Ben hit a corner three? Social media was like, oh my God. All cap. People were like, oh man, this is the time. Simmons has finally figured it out. He's about to shoot 40%. Nope. Disappointment as usual. Paul Millsap going to, yeah, Sixers. Basically, Sixers are replacing Drummond with Paul Millsap, which I'd be fine with, even though Millsap's getting up there in age. Still viable, multi-positional defender, tough, can shoot, pass. This is gonna be fun to watch. Facts. Assuming like the whole team isn't out with the with the Rona. Is Drummond really that bad? No teams. Yes. So the problem with Drummond is that the NBA passed him by. Like he was a promising player before the league changed and started valuing, shooting and everything. Like in the past, a 6'10" guy who's, super athletic, 6'10", 6'11", super athletic, block shots, catch lobs, can pass. Those are valuable. Now, it's irrelevant. Like they thought, oh, he could be a potential Dwight Howard, and he never panned out. He didn't really expand his game. Someone sees this chat without the video, they think you're playing 2K. I got you. Take Markel back. I think it's too late for that one. San Antonio got Dragic. Talk about basketball high key better than talk about this game. Yeah, Avengers is just the background. We could talk about whatever. I mean, there's literally nothing to talk about. It's like, oh, another week of marketplace ads instead of in development. Cool. Like what is there to say? We did, yeah, we discussed Avengers earlier. Yeah. We got all the news out. Didn't take long at all to get through the news. We discussed the bugs, the new skin that you can rent, and then I read the weekly blog when it came out, which was just more advertisements for skins. So that's basically it. What's up with Katie's hair? I haven't seen Katie in a little bit. What do you do? What do you do to his hair? What's up, Minecraft Impossible? Has Katie not gotten a shape up in a while? He's been known to do that. San Antonio trade him. I'm gonna have to catch up after the stream on all the trade news. You don't know about the Jalen Smith trade? He was doing well for Phoenix. I'm just trying. Just let me know when Westbrook is traded, bro. I don't care about the Lakers, but if they don't trade Westbrook, I'll be low key back. Do you think they'll add Captain Marvel? Only if the game doesn't shut down. Captain Marvel is one of the leaked heroes, but she only come if they have time to put her in the game. But you have to play this game on PC, and it's so dead you can never get a PC lobby back. Yeah, it's like I saw it was like 300 people on Steam. It's pretty bad. Westbrook contract so bad. Like at the bare minimum, they have the John Wall for Westbrook swap, don't they? Like at the bare minimum, they can't get Dame. They can literally just swap Wall for Westbrook. This just in Westbrook trade to Philly for a B. Yeah, right. At least be realistic with your fake trades. Who do you think is more thick, Hawk or Fat Thor? Definitely Hawk. Weird question, but sure. Serge Ibaka to the Bucks. I mean, I wouldn't be too excited about that one. Serge Ibaka has been washed for like 3 seasons, like 3 seasons now. That man is washed like college freshman laundry when they return home for the first time. Final predictions. I'm gonna go Sixers versus Warriors. El Baca back. Man's like 60 years old with his fake birth certificate. Do you think the chances of the Bucks coming? Is more high from Bucky? So if you don't know already, the characters for this year leaked already. Like they leaked in 2020. The main hero operations coming in 2022 are supposed to be She-Hulk, Winter Soldier, and Captain Marvel, in that order. The question is just how far behind are they in their development on Captain Marvel in particular, and is Square Enix going to pull support before they have a chance to get them all out? Man should hang it up back. I mean, I'll knock him. Get your check. he got his cooking show on YouTube, you know, doing this doing this thing, you know, get your money, bro. Get your money, black man. I ain't got a problem with that. But he is 100% washed. Oh, maybe they'll get something out of him by just having him stand in the corner while Giannis posts up. They get Sixers versus Golden State. Healthy Sixers with Harden. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be a good series if everyone's healthy. The key will be slowing down Steph Curry. And I do have faith in Matisse Thybulle. I think he could give Curry some problems. But I think, yeah, betting odds will definitely be in their favor. Howard can never stay healthy. To be fair, the Warriors' success depends on how healthy they stay. You know, Klay Thompson's been having season-ending injuries every year. At least he got a ring before Brody. He did. Poor Westbrook. He ain't getting no chip. Him and Harden ain't get a ring yet though. Breaking. Not breaking anymore, but appreciate everyone for making sure I knew. But yeah, we've been talking about that for a little while. Think Warriors in 7? That's generous. It'll definitely be a great series regardless. It's looking like Steven Adams and the Grizzlies might get the chip before Brody. You're not wrong. Grizzlies looking good. That man John Morant going stupid. I don't know what's going on with the Pelicans though. They down bad. They just got McCollum, but they're like going backwards. Like they gave up on Lonzo for nothing. They can't manage to keep Zion below 500 pounds. Trey West for Kemba. Kemba's kind of washed too, though, but he would be a better fit for sure. But I don't think Knicks would want Westbrook back. Grizzlies, your team come out the West? Okay. Zion, bro. Bro, you know it's bad when NBA 2K is clowning you by putting your fat run emote in the game. Y'all see that? They literally got an emote you can run around in and run like Zion. Like, it's so bad. It just shows though how crazy that dude is. Like, to jump that high. Imagine if he wasn't 300 pounds overweight. He'd be unstoppable. Brooklyn Nets are back. Simmons and bro, imagine thinking that Simmons is going to carry over Kyrie. Like who do you think you're getting? You're Ben Simmons. You think Ben Simmons has been working on his jump shot all this time while he's not been playing? No. Been eating good down in Ola. He been eating good everywhere, bro. That man is thick. That man eats everywhere he goes. New Orleans is just an excuse. Eating crawfish and beignets. Very Russ for Dame. I guess it depends, since clearly it looks like Portland is giving up. I guess it depends on what they want back. And if LA can, I think LA might have to get another team involved. Doesn't LA have the mandate as well? Oh yeah, LA got all the mandates. They got everything. Russ for Dame would be a dream, but it's true. Yeah, obviously they couldn't do it, straight up swap. Like, I know Portland's trying to rebuild, but I don't know if they want to rebuild with Russ. If they're only getting Russ, they gotta get some assets back. I mean, all the GM had, if the league is rigged, then all the GM has to do is make the call. He probably got blackmail on the owners. The bug in OT where you do Hulkbuster, Iron Man gets stuck sometimes. Add it to the list. They ain't be throwing on that backpack when it comes to making the playoffs. Back. I got the robot with a do-rag. If I had it, I would definitely share it. I want to know what's going on with this game as much as everybody else. All I have are the leaks and speculation that I get. I could give you an educated guess of what I think the roadmap is going to be, but I have no idea if it's coming out or when. We'll have to see. Dame was struggling last year. Like, if you put Dame with Anthony Davis and LeBron, gonna be tough. Why just now fixing Cap Shield? What was wrong with it? Trade Russ for Anthony Edwards. I don't think they're gonna do that trade. 7-6 is looking real good. Yes, sir. That's all you need. Like, obviously, personally, I would have much preferred Bradley Beal to James Harden, given the choice. But still a great pickup. Definitely an upgrade over Simmons. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm sure the Wizards' asking price was probably too high, or they might not have been interested in making a deal, even though they're terrible. but it would have been a perfect fit. Beal is young. We know for a fact that, you know, he's a team player. Decent durability. Yeah, that would be a great. The fit would have been great. It sucks he's the main one calling out dudes for joining super teams. Like, like brother believes it's sucky barely. Yeah, I mean, everybody complains about super teams until it comes time for them to prove it in the playoffs, and then they realize, oh wait, there's a reason you need a super team. The NBA is like kind of good now. You need, and kind of always, and kind of has consistently required you to have like a crazy team in order to win. Yeah, they're fun. Also, hey, also don't like it's usually the boomers, but they're always complaining about, oh, back in my day, we didn't need super teams. Like, y'all, like, that's all cap. Like, y'all had super teams back in the day. Y'all just didn't have free agency. But y'all had super teams. You just didn't have the freedom of movement that the players had. You trying to tell me a team with Larry Bird, McHale, DJ wasn't a super team? Like, get out of here, bro. Magic, Worthy, Kareem, like, get out of here, bro. Everybody has super teams. Jordan, Pippen. We totally didn't have super teams. We just had 3 or 4 future Hall of Famers. Shut up. Old man. Hope Chris Paul gets a ring. Fact. I do like Chris Paul a lot. I hope he gets a ring. Old heads be like, I hate super teams. MJ, Robin, Pippen exists, and Phil Jackson's literally your coach. Like, okay. Like, okay. Tell me more about how your team with Magic Johnson, James Worthy, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar isn't a super team. I'll wait. Shut up. Let's get about her. The game is the background. The game is literally the background, as it should be. It's a good background game. You don't have to think too much. You can just chop it up. Harden, KB, and Westbrook was a super team back in OKC. Yeah, they had potential. Like, all they had to do was just keep them together, develop them. But the owner pretty much ruined Sam Presti's day. He's like, yeah, you have a nice team here, but even though I'm rich, I'm not going to spend any money on this team. So trade somebody. So he had to trade Harden. It was bad. James Worthy was nice back in the day. Back, he was one of the best players in the league, and a Hall of Famer, and going to the Hall of Fame. Dr. J, Malone, Cheeks, Bobby Jones, 83. The Bad Boy Pistons, yep. Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, young Dennis Rodman, Bill Laimbeer. Everybody has super teams. They just mad that the players these days can actually negotiated from a position of power and could choose their own destiny. Yeah, Michael Jordan for years could not get to the finals. Like every time the Bulls made the playoffs, like the Pistons would just smack them down every year. Had to keep building up that roster. Compared to today's NBA, Kobe and Shaq was not a super team, but a very good one. Only 2 superstars, a handful of good players. I mean, what? How's that? That's not dramatically different from three all-stars and a handful of okay role players and ring chasers. Like the best super teams are built around 2 superstars because, especially these days, because you have more flexibility. Like the Warriors had the best way to go about the super team because they built theirs through the draft. Otherwise, it really wouldn't be feasible. They were able to stack, multiple stars. Curry, Drummond, Clay, and then fill out the roster with really good players because they built through the draft. If you're not building through the draft, you're not going to have that flexibility. Russell teams in the 60s were super. I mean, to be a super team in the 50s and 60s, all you needed was like 2 black people. that's how you had a super team back then. 1 or 2 black people. That was enough. That was enough to be a dynasty. What? They got a black guy? He's over 6'1"? What are we gonna do? Not to take anything away from Russ's Celtics teams, but the talent in the league wasn't it back then. like before Russell and Wilt came onto the scene, the dominant player in the NBA was George Mikan, a 6'4" center whose only move was a hook shot. Like, come on. Wasn't much of a talent pool back then. You would put up 40 in the 60s, facts, bro. Bro, literally, I can run down to my local LA Fitness right now, pick up a 5, and we put us in a time machine, and we would run George Mikan and his squad off the floor, no cap. I would guard George Mikan myself. He's not scoring. What if you put Seth Curry as shooting guard, Ira Harris as small forward, KD power forward, Simmons? You smoking that 60? Porzingis to the Wizards? What? They traded Porzingis? For Spencer Dinwiddie? Porzingis for a Dinwiddie? You seem pretty confident. How tall am I? I'm 6'3". I'm literally an inch shorter than George Mikan. I will body him. What do you mean? I'm an inch shorter and I'm stronger than him. I will body George Mikan. I don't know about that one. I know Porzingis wasn't getting along with them over there, so maybe that's part of what it was. But that's interesting. Porzingis definitely needed to change the scenery, for sure. And he needs to stay healthy, obviously. I'm 6'3". Yeah, all right. I like she was always I appreciate it. Wizards need to be arrested. I gotta see this. It sounds like it's going off in the NBA right now. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. I'll be back tomorrow for a special stream. New game for me on the channel. Look out for that. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm Sadot the Gamer, signing out.